Tell me about Bean. Why is he wearing the mask?
Nobody knew who I was before I put on the mask. That doesn't. My voice isn't deep enough. Nobody knew who I was until I put on the mask. If that hurt, what does he say? If I take that off, will that hurt? It would be extremely painful. You're a big guy. Oh yeah.
We will watch all the films for you, so if they're crap, we can share our view from the silver screen to the telly that's new, so you can just watch our show instead. Recently added. Yay.
Hey, Will.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Nothing to report. I don't. Other than TV, I have nothing to say anymore. I don't have it. There's no. It's just nothing to say. There's nothing to do. Nothing to say.
Good. It's about time you shut your mouth. You like the tash? Shut up. I like the tash. Do you not like it?
I do like it. Just, would you be honest with me? Would you tell me if you were doing it to give yourself a lockdown? What do we call it? Like a kind of a rebrand? Are you gonna? Do you want to? Is it to look more Wes Anderson-y and trendy, or?
Yeah, but not Wes Anderson. No. You mean like alternative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Kinda, but I don't know. The beard was wild, man. It just looked like pubes on my face. I'm not. I don't know how to maintain the beard. You know, you get like oil and stuff. I didn't know how to do that. And you know, you just play. You know, when you're shaving, you just always have a play. Like I went for like the Armenian rocker circa 2002 goatee for a bit, and then I got rid of that, and then just had the tash. I mean, it's not a full tash. I've still got some like stubble here. What I have been watching this week, which has been recently added to Netflix, is a film called The Last Days of American Crime.
The world is in chaos. Criminals, we run these streets. But the government was about to fight back.
20 seconds! That signal freezes you.
It's based on a graphic novel of the same title, and it is a film set on a kind of really, well, I think it's supposed to be some kind of dystopian America, where it's just so dumb even explaining. I'm sure the graphic novel is good, you know, I'm sure it is really good.
That's
but
great.
They clearly didn't have a lot of money to create this dystopian world. But it is based on the premise around the US government hacking into criminals' brains and then basically turning off their motor functions. When they turn on this device, the American government, that will be the end of American crime as they know it. So the main character is played by Edgar Ramirez, and his character is Graham Brick. Graham Brick. Mr. Brick, because he's hard as nails. His name's Graham.
I think it's because his jaw is made of brick.
Incredibly square, massive head.
It's annoyingly square, and like I get you have to have a lantern jaw in Hollywood, but he takes it to like a ridiculous level. Like nobody looks like that. But
because it was so bad, I was intrigued. Is it going to be like one of those so bad it's hilarious? But it was just bad. Just bad. Yeah, so The Last Days of American Crime on Netflix. If you want to waste 2.5 hours, check it out.
Don't miss out on the new drama, I May Destroy You. It's on the iPlayer.
Drinking shots. Where is my shot glass? Can't you see? I'm drinking shots. Where is my shot glass? Can't you see? I'm drinking shots.
series written, co-directed, and starring Michaela Cole, who you might have seen in the show Chewing Gum, which I didn't see got a lot of plaudits. And she's brilliant in this. What is it? It's a drama, but there's comedy in it too. But it's a contemporary story set in London about a writer who's struggling to get her first draft in on her second book. So her publishers are getting a little bit nervous and antsy that she might not be as committed to the second one as she was the first, because the first she found super easy to write because she was just an amateur writer and it was no big deal. And now she's under a bit of pressure to bring in to do the goods, give them the goods. But she's procrastinating over a laptop. She goes for a night out, and then what unravels is a fractured story in her head. It's a puzzle she's trying to put back together about whether she was the victim of sexual assault or not. And so it's a story really about consent and about rape. I may as well say it. But amongst that it's just such an amazing watch. It's so realistic in like the way that she writes friendships. Like they just sit around and talk shit and smoke weed and it's kind of, I hate this term love letter. I feel like such a cheesy wanker when I say it's a love letter. But the way it's the way they shoot it in London is it just feels like a proper person's life in the city. It's not like, so it has complete authenticity and it's brilliant.
So moving on to Netflix, what has recently been added is an old documentary, but Netflix just given the rights. It's called 13th.
The 13th Amendment to the Constitution makes it unconstitutional for someone to be held as a slave. There are exceptions, including criminals.
The loophole was immediately exploited. What you got after that was a rapid transition to a mythology of black criminality.
It's a documentary about the 13th Amendment, which is the abolishment of slavery, and basically the history of systemic racism and the mass incarceration of African American and Latino men and women in America, and now the huge amount of profit which is gained from the corporations that are now controlling these prisons and making money from it. They are essentially now the new slaves of America. So nothing has changed. And I think in this, I don't want to like drop the mood down or anything, but I think in this day and age, it's important for every human being to watch this documentary, because it's not like a nice family viewing Sunday film to watch. It's dark as F, but it's just fascinating how this American history is still not changing.
In a kind of parallel, if you want to watch, I would say to pick up, if you want to watch a documentary that is uplifting, that celebrates black culture, then on Now TV and on Sky, they've released Hitsville, the story of Motown.
We've got to maintain our high standards, because if the records are not created properly, we have a bad image out there. Luckily for us, we have one record in the top 10. The artists that are wide open are Diana Ross and Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Temptations, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
This is just such a fun musical, like it's like having a jukebox come to life on your screen. It's just so much. There's just the story of Motown. There's not much more to say about it. I would suggest that this, you said that the one you saw is like not a Sunday night viewing. Like this is, get a bottle of wine open, sit down, like watch it with your parents as well. Watch it with anyone who actually remembers what it was like hearing those songs for the first time as well. I always think that's quite useful. And that's on Now TV. It's called Hitsville, the story of Motown. Right, WWT coming up. We watch trailers. I'm watching Infamous, and Will is going to watch Bill and Ted 3. Yes, Bill and Ted are back. In fact, if you're watching this online, the chances are you've already seen it, because this is a trailer that a lot of people have already seen and like people have already done comment pieces about. But I've managed to stop Will from watching it yet because I want his first reaction. So it's called Face the Music. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Keanu Reeves and the other dude are back. And all I can say is that
Keanu Reeves and the other guy. Hello.
Right, it's movie trailer watching time, WWT.
Heavens are open, so
Will has told me to watch a trailer called Infamous.
begin.
25 years ago.
It's got Bella Thorne in it, and I've got nothing against Bella Thorne as a person, you know. She's not normally an indicator of quality.
You played a concert in front of the entire world. 1 month ago, you played in Barstow, California for 40 people, most of whom were there for $2 taco night. Bill and Ted. What have you got?
Oh my god. Time has not been good to Alex Winter.
Hi, my name is Ariel.
Oh no. Talking into the lens. Oh dear.
And for as long as I can remember, I knew I was going to be famous.
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.
Oh god. John Wick's shaved his beard off.
Cool dude. Smoking's cool. It's not.
Bill, we've spent our whole life trying to write the song that will unite the world. Why can't we just go to the future when
New attractive co-stars.
we have written it?
I'm sorry. There is just no space for a film like this in this world. It's just too weird, man. It's too fucking weird. Like, why? When will it end?
Kind of like a more doomed Romeo and Juliet. There they go. I like the masks, but you know, they're not socially distancing.
From ourselves. Isn't that stealing? How is that stealing? If we're stealing it from ourselves, dude.
Actually, you know what? I mean, it does actually look quite funny.
Whoa.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned bank robbery.
Wow. I don't know where you're finding me these things.
How'd you like our song? It's a little on the dark side, but you know, that's cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Summer 2020? Yeah, not anymore. Yeah. Either you need drugs to watch this, or they were on drugs to make this. Probably both.
Thanks, Will. Do that again soon.
Thanks, James. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Until next time.
You can wear it as a hat as well.
Fucking weirdo.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Cool.